This is a message for all the race drivers out there who are trying to get a shot, trying to get noticed. Junior programs, sponsors, race teams, manufacturers, maybe you're waving your flag, you're out there competing, you think you're doing pretty well, yet nobody is knocking on the door. I've done quite a few videos on this, but it's a big one. And the one element that I really want to hit home today and to remind you of is your outward perception. You are a product in an industry. And maybe you have got pretty good results. Maybe you're in the top 10, top 5, you got a few race wins and all this lot. And you feel like you deserve a shot. You deserve the big break. Someone to throw you a carrot, throw you a bone, but it's not coming. I'm afraid you're not standing out enough. Your product isn't powerful enough. It's not being rubbed into the faces of people that need you. So there could be a few issues here. If you are getting the results, or if you're not and you want to improve that, you've got to win, right? You've got to improve the product itself. So first of all, win on track. Come back and watch this video then. But if you are winning, you are starting to get some good results and no one's noticing, then we've got to look at what's going on here, because you're going to run out of money. Parents, whoever else, and current sponsor, they're going to stop paying for you at some point. So you need someone higher up in the sport to give you that chance. It's a must. And I want that to be your mission, right? So, okay, on track, you're doing well. Off track, you've got to sell yourself. If you are a good product in the industry right now, you've got to show and tell people about it. And I keep seeing far too many drivers not having the confidence to go and talk to those team managers and sell themselves. I was on a podcast recently, you probably saw it, with backseat drivers. And Gus Burton was on there and he was saying...
And I sat in front of a really nice team owner. This might be the reason why I'm racing this year. Mm-hmm. And I sat down there and I didn't want to screw him around. And he was in the UK for a bit. And I sat down with him and just said, look, I drove 2 or 3 hours to him just to meet him face to face, because I know that's my strong point.
Yep.
And I just said, look, I have no money. And I said, if I were you, I'd be asking why I have no money when I've had the whole off season. Here's why. I'm not going to make a massive sob story about it. This is what's happened. Right now, I've got nothing. I'll work as hard as I can to get something. But rather than listen to me, I was like, I can win a championship in your car. I know I can, and I believe that genuinely. That's not BS.
Yep.
But, I said to him, rather than listen to me talk about how good I am, I can't pay for it, but I'll come out to wherever you're testing, get me in a car and I'll prove it. And I did.
My goodness.
And that might be why I'm driving this year.
Mate, that's it. And that wouldn't have happened if he didn't pick up the phone, go and hassle these people and sell himself. And I've not seen enough drivers do this, especially when you have got talent and you've shown that already. I'm not seeing you bang on enough doors. And I know you might be thinking, yeah, I've emailed a few teams. I've spoken to someone who might have a word with someone else who knows them. So his connections. It's like, no, you've got to scream from the rooftops. If your career means so much to you and you've got the talent and you've got the passion and the desire to do it, everyone must know your name. Think of the Conor McGregors, think of the Muhammad Ali's, people like this. We only know them because of their mouth. They told us that they were the best. Okay, I don't want you screaming around the paddock in the same way that these guys would. Well, it would be cool actually, but you don't have to do that. But you do have to get in their face. You have to be the kind of person that they're looking for. Someone who could wear the badge and who deserves a shot. But you've got to show them. I don't want you to be quiet anymore. I want you to be the loudest driver on the grid, and I mean that in a promotional way. Not an ego way, not bravado going through and saying I'm the best and all this and then not being able to back it up. So remember, you must have the skill and prove it, but you are saying hello to people. You are sitting down with them. You're selling yourself. If your career means enough to you, it deserves for you to go out there and be a salesman. No one else is going to do it for you. Your manager might do it now and then, but they're not going to be knocking down doors and picking up the phone 24/7, are they? 5 times a day. You will, because nobody cares about your career as much as you. So again, this message is just out there for you, because all the drivers out there that I can see, they're just being too laid back, and I don't want you to be laid back. I want you to get on the front foot, prove on the track that you're good, and then just sell the hell out of it. Talk to as many people as you can. This video is short, but it's direct, and it could be a life-changing one if you take action on it. Don't be quiet.